Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I accidentally started a cutscene, so I'm doing another video. I'm not quite done with my party arranging. Um, I'm currently leaning towards kind of a travel party, I guess. Something that's got a good mobility that I'm hoping will allow us to move quickly just because of lower carrying capacities and such. But I'll go into that once I finish this. This is the innkeep, probably talking about the party for Ekondio. Peace for Ekondio. Be happy to. Uh, how much will this idea cost me? It's an honor. Everything's on the house. Okay, that seems like a problem. Okay, so the innkeeper totally has the hots for Ekondio. That's basically what I'm reading out of this. No two ways about it. We'll have it right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. Definitely be held in the woods. Oh, okay. How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? Oh, God. What do you say, Elena? This seems like it's going to end poorly. Follow me. So I was actually going to go see if she happened to have, Oh. She wants a rock egg. Okay. Let's see what treats you have. Okay. As you can see, I was literally mid-sorting still. But I didn't want you guys to miss that little piece of cutscene, so figured I would pick up here. I'm close enough to finishing. I've pretty much got everybody re-equipped. I'm trying to wrap up the last couple characters I'm not using. I want to make sure everybody at least has a weapon and armor in case a situation arises where I need them. And I want to make sure that everybody has... or that I'm utilizing everything I've got, basically. I'm not buying anything new for the characters I'm not using. So yeah, my main focus while I was rearranging was skills. Let's see, I want a basic chain shirt. Do not have a basic chain shirt. I have to get a +1. Yeah, then it's not worth it. I'm like, it's, yeah. I don't care enough. Awesome. Leather armor +2. Okay, so I think that's everybody. Everybody's got a thing. Miri can have her bow that I've never used, and a 200 weapon that I don't use often. I mean, I guess she's got this too. Yeah, she probably doesn't need another one. She's already got a magic sword. Sure. So this is the party I'm doing for the time being. We've got Ember, because she has to be there. Tristian as the primary healer, slash doing some range damage. I kind of tried to buff his con up a little bit, and I just gave up on him having good AC. I don't feel like I can actually get him up to a point where he has good AC, so I just gave him the Bracer's Farmer, 2 extra hit points, and I'm just going to try and keep him in the middle. Lindsay, because she has all the skills, and I felt like it was a good way to serve her. Also, because she can use the Ring of Reckless Courage to kind of round out her actual talents. And I'm balancing out her negative to perception with the Eyes of the Eagle. Akandayo is going to be kind of range support, and then his wolf can help be in the front. He's going to be kind of... I'm actually probably going to put him in the very rear so that if we get attacked from behind, we've got him, or actually I'll probably have Ember and him in the back, because he has some extra hit points, and also because I just grabbed, what was it called? Abilities... Point Blank Master, which means he can actually fire his bow in melee. And then for the front line, I've got Amiri and Knock-Knock, partially because I found out that Amiri can stack the DR from the Ancient Dwarven Shield with her Barbarian DR. So she's basically got extra, or 2 ways to give herself DR. They stack. She's going to be taking reduced damage, like 10 reduced damage from most attacks. So I figured that would help keep her, like, even though she's going to get hit a little bit more often, it felt like Valerie was getting hit all the time anyway. Also, Valerie tends to be at a high encumbrance, and I'm intentionally trying to keep everybody below encumbrance, although apparently I'm failing. Like I said, I was still working out the details here. Let's do something like that to get her encumbrance down. I really wish... She's the one I don't have a good item for as far as a belt goes. I wish I had a Dex Strength belt so that she could balance this out. I ended up giving the good Dex Con belts to these two. He's got the straight Dex one. He's got the Physical Perfection, all 3. I don't feel like the 9th dot of Dex is as important. It's already stupidly high. And then Amiri just has the +4 to Strength Con that Valerie had been using. It's a little lower on the Dex as a result, but I feel like that's okay. And I'd rather her have the extra Strength and Con. I did still fully equip Tiss, minus a crossbow, since apparently she can't use a bow right now for some reason. I tried even giving her the bracers and it didn't seem to work, so yeah, we're gonna give her a crossbow, which actually... They've got their, like... You know what? Let's just get rid of these light crossbows. So yeah, Tiss is not, like, fully super equipped, but I still gave her all of her. Like, she has +1s. If I was really using her, I'd switch it out for +2s. That way she's pretty much ready. Harem, same thing, just has a few things he needs to get switched out with Tristian potentially. But he's functional, and same with Valerie. She's got the +2 instead of the +4, for example, so I can just swap that. Actually, I don't know why she would ever use that. So yeah, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. I did get, like I said, I gave everybody else just some basic equipment so they can function. I had the extra charisma boost, so I gave that to Ragangar. I'm not sure where, how they calculate like the stat bonuses for positions, so I kind of was thinking it's not terrible. I'm not gonna go through and equip anybody else with the rest of this stuff, basically. So I'm gonna keep the Paragon of Winter, and the Cape of Heroism, the best of 100 pockets, just in case. Bound Thunder's cool, but I don't think I'm gonna use these. Not gonna use that, not gonna use that. I looked it up. There is no character that can use the, or there's no other characters that I can get that can use the Blessed Path. There's no more characters coming. We've got all of the special character, or all of the recruitable characters at this point. I'm almost out of that, so I may as well, while I'm clearing space. Okay. So just as a real quick... Oh, I should probably also check his spells. Because I'm almost positive I don't have his spells fully prepped out. And by fully prepped out, I mean he does not have his spells prepped out at all. This is what happens when you end up getting caught off guard by cutscenes. Yeah, lesser restorations coming out of his ears. That's fine. Okay.
I know the way.
Another 19,000 gold without even selling everything. Wand of Vanish hasn't come in terribly handy either. So we're gonna do another chunk of build points. I feel like that's probably okay. That'll get me back up to the 25,000 range in case something does come up. And leave me with like 450.
I'll go ahead.
Okay. As long as we're doing this, let's do... He needs Aspect of the Falcon with all of his slots there. Well done. I mean, Sense Vitals is solid, but it's not great. And it looks like he doesn't... Looks like they didn't actually include one of my favorite spells, which is, Ooh. Resist. Yes. What's Chameleon Stride do? Stealth and concealment. Yeah. But there are spells. I think it's something like Bloodhound or something like that lets you track better. And there's Relentless Pursuers or Relentless Pursuit or something like that. Makes it so you can travel further, and that one would actually be really nice. I don't feel like most of these are going to come up. I mean, Stonecall and Spike Growth are okay. Speed penalties. Actually, you know what? Let's just go Spike Growth. The big thing is that also blocks me off.
All according to plan.
So yeah, after going over stuff, I feel like the 9 people that I've equipped are kind of going to be my go-tos. I could probably just ditch Gavin at this point because he literally can't do anything. I did also find out from reading over some material that putting somebody as your advisor actually does not prevent them from going adventuring with you. Quite the opposite. You can literally just take them anyway. That only weighs 1 pound, so I'll keep it. The Wyvern is really good, so I'll keep it. But I probably don't need... I don't know why I've got this fish, but it doesn't weigh anything, so we'll keep it. I think that's all the stuff we're tossing for now. Like, I'm tempted to just pull out the stuff that I've got pieces for, because they don't weigh that much. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so we've got the Scorched Necklace. I've got 4 pieces. Bracers, we've got 8. Talden stuff. Second. Okay, so I've got the Talden Spur. I missed the Snaffle the second time when I went through the hunting grounds, but I'm going back to the hunting grounds apparently. I've got the Stirrup. Is there something else? I've got the Cypress Queen's Crown. Quill. And there's a piece I missed in the troll layer, it looks like. And it looks like I've got pretty much all of the Restivik stuff, except one. Whoa, what just happened? Like, pulled stuff from a different section? Did it? What did it just do? This is slightly disturbing. Okay. Yeah, I don't want that. I didn't click on that. Okay. Whatever. That's probably what the other one was. Oh, crap. I'm going back to the troll layer. I'm gonna need these. And then if I'm going back to that area, I actually will probably be able to finish out the Dwarven Helm. Dwarven Helm, the necklace, and the Knight's Bracers should all be doable at this point. I've got all the locations unlocked. Like, most of the other ones I don't. But most of those I just have like 1 or 2 pieces of anyway. And this is when I wish that there was a good way to sort all of this without doing it manually. But it looks like the only way to do it is manually. Unless I take everything out and put it back in, which I don't want to sit through right now. Okay, so I've got that, and that. Okay. That feels much better. This is the kind of OCD crap you guys normally miss. Want to make sure everyone's at light. Dragon. I'm gonna keep the magic lantern on me just in case. And then the Peridot Wyvern can be a good person to have that. Those two should have the Cure Serious. She can have an Enlarge. Not that I ever use it. He can have an Invisibility. Not that I ever remember to use it. He can have Hurricane Bow. Sure, and a Cure Serious. Lindsay can still keep that. Okay. Organization. Kingdom Affairs. I've got 2 days left on most, or on a couple things. I'm intentionally leaving that. I'm not gonna do a skip because I'm planning on going and doing just some loops out in the out in the just general area. How much do I got? 608. Nice. I'm gonna get some more buildings going quick. Yeah, that last 2 days is basically I want to do my loop, go item collecting and resource collecting over that 2 days instead of wasting it. That's also why I'm not resting to recover spells that I just prepped. I'm not expecting it to be a problem because I'm going back to areas that I've mostly cleared that shouldn't be a problem. Nice. We get like a bonus for that? Okay, so we're not going to go over the top with anything else, I don't think, right now. Let's do some minor upgrades around here, and we should be good. Shrine. Do I have to pick what it's to if I upgrade to a temple? Nope. Not yet. Trade shop, smithy. I could upgrade this. Sure. I'm trying not to blow too much all at once. But I will... Library still building. Mansion. Okay. I think we're good for now. I'm gonna wait on the rest for this town. Because... Partially because I also know that I have a free guardhouse coming, possibly. And I don't want to take up any more slots unless I know that I'm okay to do so. Okay, I'm gonna pop into each of the other towns real quick just to see how many slots we've got free and to see if there's anything else I can look into doing. One of the guides when I was trying to figure out how to upgrade to a town said you need at least 6 buildings to get a reward, so I'm kind of... Does this have a granary and a brewery? I don't think it does. Chemical shop, regular shop. Next to the tavern. So I'm gonna go ahead and just assume. Yeah, let's do what? Oh, there's a lumberyard over there. Never mind, they're two next to each other. Lumberyard gives a bonus for Pierce. Yeah. This one might just be good as is. For now. We've got the 6 buildings. We're at 7, so that should be fine. I know there's some stuff I'm gonna want to build when I get to town status with it. So we'll leave it. This one is very, very simple right now and needs some more stuff. Lumberyard, walls, what was it, watchtower? Here. So let's just do... Don't have a separate one for the watchtower or anything, or the windmill. So I feel like for the sake of it, let's toss a barracks in. +1 when adjacent to a longhouse. And let's toss an orphanage in. Kind of hesitant. I want to kind of leave some spaces in case I want to put a 2 square in. What gets bonuses for being adjacent to a barracks? +1 relations adjacent to a longhouse. Oh, I've got a space next to the lumberyard over here that I could just toss a random thing into. Smithy is +1 when adjacent to a shop. It gives a decent, or it gives a military buff to start with. +1 economy when adjacent to a tavern. I don't have a tavern. I mean, I guess I could just focus it on... do another lumberyard and then another, or then an herbalist's house. since the loyalty bonus is good there. That gets me up to the 6. And is bonuses to economy and community, which are and I get the loyalty stuff, which is good. This one's actually already at 5. So that's pretty good. We'll just see what we need to add or what we can add. That's right, this has like the weird separate areas here. Okay, tavern, armor shop, smithy. Does that actually work? I just want to see if... Okay, so this is supposed to be +1 economy when adjacent. Economy. Economy. So this may not actually count as a shop. For the purposes of this. So maybe I do a regular shop over here. To get both of those bonuses. Looks like we can do peers. Windmill works if you have a granary and a brewery. So let's do granary, brewery, windmill, wall. That'll give a huge boost to community. It's more than I wanted to do, but that's fine. And we've still got 100 build points to go claim things if we can. I don't think there's a whole lot to claim. And we can't claim the... I mean, we could go claim the Silver Lake region, but it's another... It's like 400 almost. And I wanted to focus on boosting my towns and getting my stats up. So those will all take some time. But I think that'll do it. Okay. So we're going to try and get the last piece of the Restovic set and all of the other sets that I'm carrying with me. So that's 4 sets that I'm hoping to complete as part of this loop. I know where this one is. I don't know specifically any of the other ones I'm missing. Because I started tracking after I started collecting them. But I've got my checklist, so we'll just go back. One of them's going to be more annoying than the others. So I may hold off on that. It'll basically just come down to how the routing works. And I do have the people with me to do Ekandayu's personal quest as well. So yeah. All I've got left is to head down and out, and we'll be on our way. And that's actually where I'm gonna wrap. This, like I said, this was not intended to happen. I accidentally plot. Like pretty much all the stuff I just did is stuff I was planning on doing either off stream or more off stream. So, next time we'll pick back up. Like I said, we're gonna do hopefully 2 to 3 days. Depends on how much we have to camp and how well the camping goes. But with this party, I'm expecting to be able to hunt very efficiently when we camp. That's part of what I was intending to do with all of this, or with this particular party. Everybody's on light encumbrance, and everyone is going to be able to have fairly low, or be able to contribute significantly when camping. The exception was basically Tiss would have been better than Tristian at cooking, but I needed a full healer, so Tristian weighed out there. I also feel like this is going to be there's a lot of good area of effect stuff and a lot of just high damage output. So for the lower end areas that I'm revisiting and the random encounters that I'm likely to get in those areas, we should just be able to make short work of everything and just kind of wade through it. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.